Okay, now before I start the review, I have somebody that I'm going to do the review with that I'm going to introduce. Now, here is the other Jay.
And now, the scrawny-weight champion of absolutely nothing, Jaden. What? We don't have the rights to the Rocky song? Well, we don't have the rights to any of the songs we use. Well, what am I... Oh, wait, whoever's watching this, just imagine that the Rocky song is playing, or Shoot to Thrill, or something awesome. I'm sure that'll sound cooler. You guys suck. Why couldn't you get the rights to anything?
No, you don't earn that yet. I love you, man. But before we get into the review, this is the other Jay. And you're too busy all the time, so you never on anything. So this is the C and another J from CDJ. And what are we going to review?
The Expendables 2.
Doesn't right.
Should I sound excited there? Because I wasn't as satisfied as I thought I would be.
I thought you would really love this, because like you love movies that everybody hates.
Yeah.
So I thought that you would just love this beyond belief.
Example, I love From Dusk Till Dawn. That's a great movie.
Oh my god. That just Quentin Tarantino, if you're watching this, no. No. I'd rather see a Pulp Fiction 2. Back to the Expendables, for God's sake.
Okay.
Okay, so you haven't seen the first one?
No, never seen the first one.
No, okay, it was bad.
Really?
It was, I thought it was really bad.
Okay.
Like, it was just, the first one felt like it was just purely done, just to get it done. It's like, Sylvester Stallone, just like, and then all the other guys like, okay, we'll come to a movie.
Who was in the first one?
Everybody, pretty much. Except, like, they added, like, Chuck Norris and...
No, like, in the first one, was there anybody who wasn't in the second one?
Everybody's in...
oh, okay. There was no
like,
extra people?
They added, like... Well, Mickey Rourke was in the first one.
Who's that? I'm sorry if that's bad.
Actually, you know what? I don't blame you. He's not that great.
Name a movie he's in.
The Wrestler.
Oh, okay.
He's like a worse version of Stallone for talking. I can't understand. Okay, so the second one, right off the bat, it was like you're just thrown into just
like, whoa,
stuff.
Hold on here. What's going on? No, I like the starting. It's okay. I disliked what the hell's his name? What's his name?
Who?
He's the young kid. He's Billy.
Liam Hemsworth.
Yes, I like his acting in the Hunger Games. I did not like him in this one.
I didn't like him in the Hunger Games. I thought he was horrible in the Hunger Games.
Did you know his brother's Thor?
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
When I heard of that, I was like, wow, his brother's amazing.
So you liked Chris Hemsworth. So what do you think of his brother?
I don't think he had enough in the movie.
I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't like him in this. Like he just like kind of a cheesy, like just really cheesy. You know, like, Sylvester Stallone's like, "No shooting, kid," and he's like, "Thank you, sir. I'm gonna go shoot some more guys on the boat, sir."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then,
Talk to him like he's his hero. How does he adapt this like love for this kid? And like this little of time that he has.
Just this character pops out of nothing, and like Sylvester Stallone has this major like bond with him.
Jeez.
And then the part where like Stallone he shoots those guys, and then it turns out to be the kid sniping. That's in like so many movies. I've seen that in dozens of movies.
I've only seen that in Losers, but after I saw that was so bad. Like, honestly. Cause
I love that part in the Losers.
No. That was good. Like, Losers was good, but no, this was bad.
Yeah. They would just... And then it was so campy at that part.
Jason Statham.
He was cool.
He's amazing.
He was cool in the first one. There was like one awesome part. He just like he was just so awesome in the first one. I think he was the best in the first one. Even though the movie was bad, he was good in the first one. He was. This one, I think I would have liked to see him more like hand-to-hand combat stuff.
Well, there was a bit of it.
Well, one part in the church and the one part where he fought that guy and then like threw him in the propellers.
Yeah. So.
I
don't know.
But I liked him in this. I like him in almost everything he does. Like just to see him kick butt. I just like that.
He's in a lot of good movies. Like he's in a lot of good movies, but then he has that odd bad movie like Crank 2.
Oh, or like the odd movie where he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like The Italian Job.
I've
seen
never
that?
No, never seen it.
Oh, he didn't do anything.
Is that where he hires like those guys that like a fighter to fight for him, and then?
No. They tried to rob this guy that betrayed them.
Oh, never mind then.
Mark Wahlberg, Seth Green.
Oh, I like Mark Wahlberg.
I like Mark Wahlberg too. We're agreeing on stuff. He's, we've already established Jason Statham was good. Liam Hemsworth is bad. Jet Li. It makes me so mad thinking about Jet Li in this movie. Okay, he had at the beginning, he was the best in the beginning. He was so cool, like the frying pans, he's beating up all those guys. That part was so cool. I could have just, I want to see more of him do that in an Expendables movie. But he had 10 minutes of screen time, even less than that.
And then ends with the horrible line.
Oh my, okay. He has that guy and they take a picture and he turns see you next alligator.
And then he jumps off.
And then he leaves and he was so awful acting wise for that. I hate he was alright in the first one, but this he just made me mad. Just so mad.
That's why I like Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee is amazing.
Bruce Lee is amazing.
He's a legend.
Too bad he's dead.
I think people know that. The Dolph Lundgren, I don't know if you know.
Is he the one with the Frankenstein square head?
And the one that was hidden on that Asian chick.
Yes.
And he played the original Punisher. He was the first Punisher.
I've never seen Punisher. I've seen one of the Punishers, but not the original Punisher.
I haven't seen the original Punisher either. Oh, I hate him. I hated him in the first one. I hated him in this one. He was just bad.
I found him kind of funny. I like the twist where he was a science person and how you wouldn't expect that because, he's such a big guy.
Yeah, he's got this degree and he's a genius, kind of.
An evil genius. Don't they say that?
I don't know, but the first one, he was so awful in it. I hated him. He was just the first one. He was just the worst character ever of anything. Oh yeah, recap. Okay, we already talked about Sylvester Stallone. He was bad. Liam Hemsworth was bad. Statham, awesome. Good. Jet Li, bad. Lundgren,
except for the fight.
Oh, for that fight with Jet Li was awesome. Lundgren, bad. Sorry, yeah.
He was the one who was pulling the thing, and that was really scary when he was trying to pull the thing open with Sylvester Stallone.
No. Terry Crews is the other one we haven't talked about, really. He played the dad on Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh my god!
I was so... I remember watching the first one, and I was watching, and I'm like, holy mother of God. They have him on the Expendables?
But then you see how he's
just a goofy character.
He's ripped.
He made me laugh so much in this movie. I really liked them, actually. Action wise, just thrown in there, but just as a character itself, he's just lovable.
I didn't notice much besides that. The only thing that I was like, wow, that's pretty cool when he was opening those doors.
Oh, well, Stallone, yeah. Stallone couldn't keep up with that.
Stallone's and then he's like, oh.
No, he was having the most trouble.
Really?
I can't hold it.
Oh yeah.
And Stallone's like,
have you seen that preview for the new Stallone movie where his partner gets killed?
That looks so awful.
Oh my god, that looks amazing.
That looks so bad. I don't even want to talk about that. That looks so bad.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be saying that Dredd looks bad. Because that's gonna be an amazing movie. What?
Nothing. Let's talk about the Expendables. And then there was another guy, he was always in that fishing hat. I don't know anything about him. I don't even know his name, really. So I'm not going to talk about him. On to, the smaller, more cameo roles that that were interesting. Chuck Norris, we'll talk about last. Because he's we're going to say the best for last.
Bull crap.
Schwarzenegger. Horrible.
Let's just skip him. I can't remember the line he said when he was in that little car. When he jumped in that
My shoe is bigger than this car.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
He was so awful. Everything that came out of his mouth was one-liners. Everything. It was like watching him in Batman and Robin again.
He was in Batman and Robin?
He was, he was Mr. Freeze.
Oh my god! I've just learned something today.
So awful, and it's just like everything they came, it was just one-liner after one-liner after one-liner. It was bad. Okay, we're gonna skip him because that's just Schwarzenegger. It just comes with bad.
Just stop.
Yeah. Okay. Bruce Willis.
You know what? He was okay. I liked when he cut off Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was like, no, you've been back enough times.
I want to talk about those cheesy moments in a minute. But, okay, Bruce Willis, actually, like, when he picked up a gun and, like, was fighting, it was the first one, he didn't do anything. And him and Schwarzenegger didn't do anything.
Apparently, he's too old to be in the Expendables, but he's not too old to be in Red.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. I hated him so much in this movie. Over anybody that I've said that I've hated in this movie.
In the movie?
He played the villain. Jean-Claude Van Damme was so horrible in every aspect. The fight scene with him and Stallone was awful. I hated that so bad. Like, they're like, he's like, do you want to be sheep? I'd be like, screw this, both of them. I'd just be shooting them up.
But then that's the honorable thing to do. Because you're not proving anything if you're shooting them.
Who cares? You better not prove anything if you're dead either. I hated the fight scene with him. I don't ever want to see him in another, like, Expendables.
Let's just talk about Chuck Norris now.
Okay, yeah. Chuck Norris, he was bad but good. Like, like just cheesy Chuck Norris-ness, but he was still amazing in it.
To all you Chuck Norris fans, he makes a Chuck Norris joke in it, except he doesn't say, like, Chuck Norris does this.
No.
He uses, like, himself as an example.
I liked him. It's just I remember people like, oh, he's so stupid in this movie. I liked him. I actually liked him in this movie.
We haven't talked about the chick, actually, the girl.
I didn't like her at all. She was horrible.
She was fine. I thought she was fine.
Plot simple, like just any action movie has a simple plot to it. And this one was so cheesy though. But the comedy in it, like they kept making quips at like everybody else's, like all the actors' career. Like the one part, Bruce Willis is like, or no, Schwarzenegger's he busts through this wall. He's like, I'm back, and then later on he's like, I'll be back, and then Willis is like, no, you've been back, I'll be back, and then he's like, yippee-ki-yay, boom, boom, boom. I'm just like, no! Chuck Norris walks by Schwarzenegger, and it was the only time they ever interacted, the whole thing. And then Schwarzenegger's like, who's next, Rambo? It was okay. It could have been better. It could have been so bad, like, just unwatchable.
Could have Mark Wahlberg in it.
Yeah. Actually, you might like this. About the third one, they have been talks to get Nicolas Cage involved. Actually, that's not even a joke. I'm not even joking with you right now. That is a serious.
I will see that movie. I will see that movie then. Oh my god.
You have tears in your eyes. I'm not even lying, dude. You have tears. You're almost crying.
Oh my god, I love that movie. Oh my god, I'm gonna love that movie. Anything with Nicolas Cage, I love.
I don't know how you grew up. If you like us and you want to see more of our sexy awesomeness, like our Facebook page and subscribe.
No, I'm just kidding. That's sexy.
Yeah, hopefully this guy will be in more stuff.
Depends.
You're always grounded or busy.
If we get enough likes, I'll come on the next one. But if you guys dislike it, then I'll never come on this again. Please be nice.
No, you will. You will. Oh, actually, yeah, funny story. He is one of the founders of CDJ.
So, Jesus.
So, and you have been on one video. Okay,
So everybody except for me, this kid, and the one who did Percy Jackson, they're like pawns in our little game of chess we're having against society in YouTube for people who like us.
What in God's name are you getting the analogies from? Okay, and that is it. Yeah. And usually at the end of the review, I stand up and walk away, so...
It's my turn.
Get back here.
I'm leaving.
No, you're not.